Hey y'all, it's me, Niecy Lynn. This is Flosstube. I don't know what, because I don't have my book in here with me, because this will not be a normal Flosstube, but it is March the 4th. I do know that. My watch will tell me that. We've had a crazy week around here. We were hit, or I was, James Williams didn't get hit yet, hallelujah, with a virus. I have been in the bed, just in the bed or the bathroom. Those are the only two places I've been. It has been insane. Still not great, but I'm told myself that if I'd filmed this morning, because I promised the girls they could spend the night tonight, and we'd take them to get hamburgers and ice cream. And so I'm not on solid food yet, but we will take them to get ice cream and hamburgers no matter what, because they have been wanting it and I've been missing them. And I don't know, I had Ari on Monday and we went to dance, and I mean, I started this week out hard. I cleaned my ovens, I worked in the flower beds and everything, cleaned out my flower pots around the pool. I mean, I was getting it. And then Tuesday, Catch and Bebe came by, and he stayed here while she went to Legree and went to have her fingernails done, I mean. And he threw up, but you know, he has reflux so bad, I didn't think anything about it. And then Bebe got sick right after she got home. She got so sick she had to have an IV. I mean, and you know, there ain't enough of Bebe to cuss at. I mean, you know, she just like a baby bird. So when she gets sick with a stomach virus, it's bad. She ain't got no reserves. And so she was sick, and I still thought I was fine. And I was going to go over and help her the next morning with the baby. And no, it got me. Wow. It was insane. I haven't been that sick in a long time, but I think we're all kind of going to be in for this, because also we went Tuesday night, Kimi had a little program, a little Valentine and St. Patrick's Day program. And I was so excited. You know, we haven't got to be doing anything like that much. And so, you know, they sang You Are My Sunshine and Skinnamarink Dinky Dink, you know, that song they sang, and it was just the cutest thing. Then we went out to dinner and came home. And so I'd had Catch that morning, and I thought, no, it was something else. Something else. By Wednesday afternoon, I was not feeling great. And then James said, hey, you might as well go and get in the bed, because you keep falling asleep. You're over there falling asleep. And so I went to bed at 8:30 and slept till the next morning. Got up the next morning and started getting sick. So all day Thursday, it was awful. Still not, I ate 6 crackers last night and thought I ate 4 ounces of yogurt this morning, and it was no way, no. I don't know what the heck. So back on the just tea. If you're ever like super nauseated, room temperature sweet tea, it's like poor people's glucose bag, okay? It's like the banana bag for poor folk. Because if you make sweet tea and keep it room temperature, it will stay in your stomach better than anything else. It has sugar in it, so it's just kind of like a glucose drip, all right? So we've been on the poor man glucose. Anytime my kids or anything were sick, that's what you do. You eat dry toast or saltines once you feel like you might be brave. Other than that, you don't get nothing but room temperature sweet tea. That's it. So back on the room temperature sweet tea, which I left across the room. So we may have an issue if I have to jump up, because anyway, I just came over here in my stitchy chair and set the camera up. I'll go on, start with my whips with, it's nearly 5 minutes I've been rambling on, but anyway, suffice it to say, this is my mystery stitch from A Wicked Stepmother that I was just cranking along on. And then I had a mistake. And this is, you know, it's a model stitch. So I can't just like it was mine, I'd be like, eh, but I can't. So then I had to go and try to figure it out. It took me 3 days to find the mistake. 3 days. And then I had to take that out, and then I got sick. So I haven't progressed much, but it is, look at this, and I'll show the tag again because it's so pretty. Because I can show that without showing the stitching. And I did see it's on Frankie's website. It's on her and Rhonda. Have it up on the website. It is 28 count. Wow, the color over here maybe. There it is right there. 28 count Yellow Moon Monaco. It is beautiful. See, there it goes again. Okay, this is about right. This is about the right color right there. I don't know if the top of my house nearly blew off or if like a work truck just went down my street 8,000 miles an hour, but it is beautiful to stitch on, and I have had a lot of fun with it and all, but it is gorgeous. But I made a big mistake, and then I had to go find it. So I found it, now I'm back on track, and so I will be getting it done pretty quickly now after I figured out what I'd done. Isn't that insane? I mean, I looked and looked and counted and counted and counted and counted, and then finally realized I was counting in the wrong place. Go me. So that one, and this one, this is my fabric. I told you I got sick and I did not get to start on her. This is just Stitching Along, my Jane Bell sampler. She is gorgeous. There, that's a really good picture right there. I am in love with her. This is the, I just picked a piece of natural, 32 count natural is what I'm going to stitch her on. And then these are my colors. And it is just a little bit darker than and a little bit plummier, I guess is what I'd say. And I've done got a knot here. Than what the picture calls for. So I'll hold this up here. So you can kind of see there, and then see what I'm saying? All mine have a little bit more blue. The pinks are really more mauves. The greens are nearly kind of, they've got a lot of blue tealish in them. And then it's Old Blue Jeans is what it called for, which is this one. But you can see the difference here. I like this. Has a little bit more red tone to it. It is, what is it? Why Me Lord. Is that gonna be, there you go, there you go, there you go. Here we go, maybe. So you can see it's got a little bit more, not only it's got variegation, a little more variegation, but it's a little bit redder. It's got a little bit more blue than this is a little bit more gray. This has just a little bit more black in it than this one. So it is gonna be gorgeous. I think I'm gonna stitch it for James's sister and do Grandma Vic. So it'll say Marie Vic on here. What am I doing here? Getting things in a knot. But it will be beautiful on here with this. Can you see like that? There you go, maybe. But it is Jane Bell by Just Stitching Along. It's on her Etsy shop. I don't know if she has a hard copy of it available or not. I thought I looked, but now I can't remember because I'm going to blame all my stupidity today on low blood sugar, okay? How about we just roll with that? It's low blood sugar. None of my mail or thank yous or anything have got out this week, and I didn't grab my Happy Mail over there. I may get up and get it in a minute. I may not. We'll just see. This is how my brain ain't working today, y'all. I worked on Spookhouse Selfies a little bit more. We went somewhere in the car, and I took it. It is the one by JABCO, just another button company. And if you order the button pack from them, they send you the chart. And so you can see the little buttons are his eyeballs, and the candy in there, and then his eyeballs over here. This guy's finished, and I'm gonna say, I guess about 2/3 of the way through with him. Yeah. So I got some more done on him this week. Let's see, fold it over this way. So I just have that little bit, and then it has some running stitches in there to make it look like, see the little running stitches that make it look like bandages. So you can kind of see where I'm at, and then I'll just have Frankenstein's monster to do on there. Which, I'm sure I'm missing my Penny Dreadful. I finished it. It was so good. But I haven't started the new one yet. Has anybody done the Los Angeles City of Angels Penny Dreadful? I have not done it yet. And it looked good. I loved the other one. James Williams didn't like it. I liked it a lot. A whole lot. But he said it was too for him. Which is funny because he'll watch things that really disturb me. But supernatural things don't disturb me. Real things do. Real people disturb me. James Williams, however, is disturbed by supernatural things. They bother him. So, oh Lord, y'all. This, like I said, this is going to be short and sweet today because I didn't have, oh, I didn't do my questions or comments or anything. I just have not had it in me. I can't get this even out of the bag. I sure need an assistant this morning. This is Little House Needleworks, the North Wind. I am loving this. Oh, I guess I could do like that so y'all could see the whole thing. This was my January 1 start that I wanted to try on 40 count. And so, here we go. And I think I did some more words since last week. I hope I did. But I love this leaf. This leaf is this right here. Falling Leaves by Wicked Stepmother. Look at that. It is beautiful. I love that it goes and you can see it in this leaf. So beautiful. I'm going to fold it this way. You can see the leaf really good. It goes green, gold, and then orange, and then all the colors in between. You see there's a mazy, like a maize color in there. There's a burnt orange. There's a carrot color, and then these real subdued greens like you would get right before the leaf turns. I just think that's perfect color for stitching fall leaves. But it's called Falling Leaves by Wicked Stepmother, and I am in love with it. In love with it. And why I've got my stitchy light over here right on top of me when I don't need it, I don't know. Okay, let me put this up. But I didn't know if I would be able to stitch on this. I did not know. And it has been fine. I can't stitch on it at night a lot of times if the light in here isn't great. I turn my lamp on, or maybe it's just that my eyes are tired at night because I use the same lamp during the day or the night. So it must just be, I guess my eyes get tired and they don't see as good at night. So I can't work on it at night a lot, but I do love working on it. It has been so pretty. I love the little robin. I've just enjoyed the heck out of it. And it was really surprising to me that I could get the 40 count. I'm trying to put my needle up. Done on there. So I've got just a mishmash of colors, some that it called for, some it didn't. Oh, have y'all seen the Kathy Barrick moon thing? I'm going to call and tell them to get me that because I love the phases of the moon, the months of the moon, you know, you have the harvest moon and all this, the wolf moon and all these, and that just makes me super happy. And I saw that she had made a try out of it. So that's crazy exciting. And I am apologizing for my appearance today. This was as good as it could get, y'all. I got in the bathtub this morning, and so I'm clean. But that's about as good as it gets. I'm clean. I did work also on my Easter house trio. This thing is so cute. It is by Wax and Moon. Wax and Moon Designs. I started on this one here. And I think the only change I really made, I've got to do this flower and this bunny, finish this bunny and do the sun. And then finish my bunting down here. But I changed the color of my door on this guy. And you can see right where I stopped mid-stitch here on the other little bunny. So it is so cute. But I decided I wanted a purpley door instead of a pink door. So I'm gonna have a pink house over there because I'm gonna make, instead of my middle house white, I'm gonna make my middle house pink. So I'll have a blue house, a pink house, and a purple house. But it is the cutest pattern. I am stitching them in a row again, straight across, and they'll be a little drum, but it is just the cutest little, it looks like a little, I don't know, azalea bush by the front door. And that's going to be a butterfly. It has a little bit of back stitch on it, 2 little things, and then it has the little body, still isn't stitched in. That beautiful purple border is DMC 333. That is kind of the perfect color purple to me. I love that. So that one has been a lot of fun to stitch on. It is on, and I'm loving that I started doing this, y'all. This is a piece of 32 count Dirty Belfast, and I cut it 9 by 15.5 with a 2-inch border. And then on the other side, I've been putting the name of it because I will inevitably, and if some of y'all keep your needlework book of days, and when you do a start, you write that in there. And that, of course, is genius. But I'm not that. I use a book every day. Literally every day I use my planner book because I have all the things I need to do for the week to keep the house clean listed. I check them off. I have all the things that I read and do every day, or that I'm supposed to read and do every day, listed on there. And I just, check them off and fill them in like this. And then on the other side, where it's just like a long slit for each day like this, I do 3 things I'm grateful for and 3 things I'm excited about. And then I also write what I've read for the day on there, right? So, I mean, I am a list making fiend and a calendar keeping fiend and a checklist queen. I mean, I'm like crazy about this kind of stuff, but lo and behold, I do not know why. Even though I don't do a daily book, but I do weekly when I do my Flosstubes, I inevitably lose what I started stitching it on, which is what I should write when I start stitching it in there, instead of going back when I finished. Because I go back when I finished and list all the threads that I use, and then inevitably I can't find some of my, I can't remember what it is that I stitched it on. So that is aggravating as all get out. Let me just tell you what. So that is, But these colors, it had a bunch of DMCs and other things, and then I've added and switched things out and all, and they're in a big tangly mess, which my threads are always in a tangly mess. But this is such a fun spring colors. I didn't do any of the drawings this week. I'll do them all next week. I've got 2 more to do here in a few minutes. I may try to get up and not knock the camera over. We'll see. And grab my Happy Meal. Let's see if I can do this without knocking the camera over. Hold, please. And that sandals are going to fall off. Okay, I think this is headphones. Okay, here I am. Okay, I grabbed this and we'll see if James Williams' thing's charged up. I got a package from Molly here, and it has a beautiful card, which I have misplaced. Molly, I have your card here somewhere. But she sent me these beautiful, how cute are these? Little floss winders. It's called the Floss Flower. It's from Fat Quarter Shop. How cute are those? And then she sent me all these little charms. All these fun little charms. So I can go back and add them to some things. There's 2022s in here, and 2020s, and 2021s. So I can go back and add some to things I did in the past. So thank you, Molly. I can't wait to add these because I know I didn't, I don't think I had any in 2020. I may be wrong, but I don't have any leftovers in there. So I know that there are things I could add them onto, sew them onto. The clock is really loud in here, y'all. Then I got a package from Frankie. Look at that. How pretty is that? Let's see if I can hold it up against. What? Do I have anything in here that's white? No, of course not. Well, we'll just use this. Frank always sends us beautiful paper. This I'm in love with, Lori's Lilac. Look at that. It's got some eggplant places in it, and then lighter. So I would say probably the darkest places are a little more red than eggplant, but it has that real rich look like eggplant color does. It is beautiful. And then I have now this is the Gray Goose, which I've stitched a lot of roofs and things with it. I love it for a roof. It and Hey Jude, and I will show you Hey Jude is this roof. And I thought I put up a post showing my Hey Jude roof, but if you think I can find it now, think again. But this roof on this house is Hey Jude. And that is, and so she sent me another Hey Jude because I love me some Hey Jude. That makes the best roofs. Hey Jude makes the best roofs, hands down. And then she sent, this is the Hey Jude Reprise, because she said it was a little bit more molassesy. And so you can see it has more brown. It's like more all brown than the gray. It doesn't have as much gray in it. So side by side, see, also Hey Jude is to me the perfect color for a robin. If I'm gonna do a robin's back and stuff, this Hey Jude is the perfect color for that. And then the Hey Jude and Hey Jude Reprise, then the Gray Goose, and then Lori's Lilac. So these are just gorgeous, and I cannot wait to use them. Isn't that beautiful? This would be a beautiful color for a pony too. You were stitching a pony. So thank you, Frankie and Rhonda. Those are gorgeous. Let me put this back over here before I get everything all unsorted. I'm a wreck. Like I said, I'm gonna tell myself after no food yesterday or yesterday night, except for 6 crackers last night and 4 ounces of yogurt this morning. So I haven't eaten anything since Wednesday. It's bad times, bad times. But we will overcome. And then I got this beautiful big package from Patty. And now Patty should get a spanking because Patty's supposed to be getting well herself. But evidently she's back at her sewing machine. So I get this gorgeous note and card. And where are all my cards? Patty, I don't... I've lost everybody's card this week. Anyway. Look at this. I thought that was it, but that was just the envelope. How cute is this? And y'all, oh, Lord have mercy. So there's all these stickers in here for the girls. And so they're coming over tonight. And so they're going to be real excited about these fun stickers. Let me see, I'm trying to get myself organized here and probably not doing a good job. These are so, so fun. They're just going to be ecstatic. Because, you know, Ari is always making things. She called me this morning and told me that she had a job for us to do tonight. A craft. And I said, okay, what do we need to do? And she said, look, I need to make a blanket for Emerson. Emerson is one of her dolls. Of course, I keep telling her, you don't want to call that baby Emerson and let her think she's way more important than she is. You better go with Emma. But what do I know? I tease her about that all the time. About naming things and let them think they're too important. Those names make you contentious. But she sent all these fabulous stickers for the girls. But anyway, we got to make that baby a blanket. And she said, I said, well, we can get some yarn and, you know, we can kind of little hand knit her a little thing maybe. And she said, Shug, we can't make anything too hot. And I said, oh. And she said, Shug, she's made out of plastic. She'll melt. So, no gasoline blankets for Emerson at all. I don't even know what to say half the time. I just shake my head. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And then here's some more. She sent these more little floss flowers, which are so cute. And then these little floss drops with Santa Claus on them. How cute are those? They are the sweetest thing ever. And these two, both of these come from the Fat Quarter Shop. These Santa Baby floss drops and thread bobbins. These are adorable. So we'll put these in here. And then she makes these. It's the cutest things. Has a little thread bed and a little pouch on the front together. So it has this little pouch, and of course it matchy-matchies. How dang cute is that? I don't know how Patty figures all this out, but it is the cutest stuff. She always has everything looking so cute together. This is just adorable. And then this is on the inside. And then, so the inside has the things for your needles. And then I just put my thread on here. I love it. And then this, like on my, this guy here, you can see on this one, the whole pattern even fits in there. So this guy, the pattern, I put the pattern in this little thing because he's small, and the fabric. So the pattern's in the front, and then the little the fabric can go right there behind. So he is fabulous. And then the needle and all the threads I put on there. So I open it up first and get one off of there. It is the best thing ever. These are fabulous. And as you can see, Patty and I are both going bald all of a sudden. Patty, who Pap accidentally shut in the closet this morning. I'm in the bathroom and I hear, I'm like, Patty, quit that. Quit hitting on something. And I'm like, Patty, I don't feel like messing with you. Please stop. Like, oh my gosh, Patty. Oh my gosh, stop. She keeps on. I'm like, then I realize it's coming from behind me. And she's shut in the closet. So I get out of the bathtub, step on the rug, slide the rug over to the closet door, open up the closet where she looks at me like, just like that, I swear. I'm like, I didn't do this. I didn't do this. Pat did this to you. She goes walking by with her tail. It has like a short in it. And it goes, it's like real jerky. That's how come I think she's really a robot or an alien or something. And let her out of the closet. She was none too happy though. Let me tell you what, she did not appreciate that kind of treatment at all. But she was a good kitty yesterday and she kept me good company and just laid there on the bed with me while I was trying to die and couldn't. And then these super fun, these patterns are so cute. That is adorable. These are calendar crates but this guy, I've never even seen him. This is a Nora Corbett and it's called Winter Hair. And he has a few little beads on. Well, I guess he has, the snow must be beads too. So he has a decent amount of beads, but he is so pretty. I've never seen him before. He's called Winter Hair by Nora Corbett. And look at him. He is beautiful. It says he's stitched on 32 count natural linen. So he's even not too tiny. And he doesn't appear to have any half crosses. Let me look in here and see. He has a little bit of back stitch. It has some like blending filament and stuff if you want to use that, but oh, it does have a few quarter stitches, it says. Which I've done quarter stitches on Ada before because I didn't used to stitch on anything else. So I did my quarter stitches on Ada if it came up. Maybe is that it? No. I'm not sure which, but I would, if it was me, I would stitch this on Ada. I would not have a problem stitching this on Ada. I'd have probably grabbed a piece of fiddler's cloth and stitched it right up on it because it is beautiful. But I'll probably use a 32 count something, but it is so pretty. He's just the sweetest thing with these little like sweater on. So he's there. He is so cute. Then she sent, I've got these guys all upside down and backwards. Okay, let's see here. That ain't nothing wrong with me. These are calendar crates, and I remember Priscilla and Chelsea, I remember seeing these when they started the series, and they were so cute. How they stitched them and how they finished them and everything. So the February one is Red Rose Farm. Calendar crates for February. That is so, so cute. And I remember her telling about how to switch these out. And then all these little things are things you can change out. And I believe, yeah, there's a littler piece too. So let me pull this out so you can see it better. And y'all may have already all seen these 50,000 times, but there you go. So it has this piece here, the Red Rose Farm, and then down here it has Roses Are Red. So dang cute. So this one is here, and then the March one is here. And this is March Spring Tulip Bulbs, and then let's see what the little piece says. I'm sorry if that crackling bothers y'all. Bloom. It has a little row of tulips in bloom, and then Spring Tulip Farm. So cute. That is adorable. A little truck, all this. And then she sent, this is A Sip of the Seasons, Penelope and Peep. This is the cutest little thing. Look at her. She is adorable. And then I have wanted to stitch this forever. I have put it in my cart a million times and just never pulled the trigger on it. I don't know why. I do too know why. Because I kept going back and forth with myself if I could stitch on 36 count. Because I thought this was so pretty. I wanted it to look just like it. And I did not know if I could stitch on the 36 count. It is Lottie Da. It is a 2-rabbit sampler. It is so cute. Look at those guys. The colors, everything about it is just perfect. I think it's just perfect. So I'm just in love with this and have been for years. Excuse me. Yeah. Salud. Yike. But it is adorable. So she sent all these fabulous things. And so we will, you know what? Let's just share these two right here. The February and March calendar crates. So tell me if you like Valentine's Day or if you like Easter, which holiday you prefer better. I have some friends that love Valentine's Day and some friends that hate Valentine's Day. And one of my friends is just she's like, don't come at me with no hating on Valentine's Day now. I love me some Valentine's Day. I love me some Valentine's Day. Don't be hating on Valentine's Day in front of me. And I have for years wanted, and then COVID hit. We had the house on the market and then COVID hit, and it's like, holy moly. I wanted to have a Palentine's party. So everybody could come and just be together and have all the fun. Let's see here. Yeah. I think, can I show you this little bit here? See if I can hold it up. Look at there. How cute is that? It's the little fob for the... Is it a dongle? Is that the part of the zipper that hangs down? Is it called a dongle? My brain wants to say yes, but I don't know if that's right. I ain't trusting nothing about my brain today. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And then CJ called me yesterday and said that he was in a store in Houston. And he said, Mom, so he lives in Houston. He said in a nice part too. I wanted no bad part. I was in a nice part. And the police came in asking the lady at the store if she had seen somebody like blah, blah, blah. And she said, I don't think so. And then the police sees the guy in there and he has put on a cap. Instead, he didn't have a cap on. The description he was giving, the lady didn't have a cap on. And of course, see, the lady was, you know, putting stuff on the shelves out of, you know, returns up and stuff. So he said she wasn't, you know, looking at all people. But he said, lo and behold, I'm standing there in line. There's women and children in line. And he said the policeman draws his gun, first he hits the mic on his shoulder, telling the people outside, the cops outside, so then they all come running in. And he said there is 5 police with drawn guns in here in the store with women and kids everywhere. I was like, oh my gosh. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. So, but here was, let's see if I can get these pull up. This was my sweet boy. James's thing's got a crack in it, but here was my sweet boy when he was here, he went to take a nap and he wasn't feeling too good. And y'all, I did find my envelopes there. And then, let's see here. And then here he is, so happy, eating him little snacks. Can you see he's eating him some snacks there? And then Grandma came and brought the girls, one of her, there, that's better. The girls, her dolls over. One of her dolls that she said she'd kept all this time. It's a Tony doll. And so Micah's gonna sit it out with the girl stuff, but she's still in great shape. But they were excited to get Grandma's doll. And then I thought I could maybe show you one of her program. That they're doing something, but maybe not. And of course, little cracky things right on her face. Is it this way? There we go. She's right there with her hair bow. And then we went out to eat afterward. This is where I'm probably giving her some, whatever illness it was that we had. Lord have mercy. But she was very proud of herself and did so good. And then I thought James's pictures of his fire were on here. They had a fire at the plant. Yesterday. That's how dry it is around here. The grass caught. Somebody cut a piece of rebar and it dropped. You know, we cut it off and it drops on the ground. And it was hot enough and things were dry enough. And the guy said it didn't spark, but the heat from where he'd cut it, it hit the ground, it sparked that grass, and it took off before they could do anything about it. They had fire trucks came, they were putting water on it themselves and trying to keep it under control. And they finally got it all out, but I mean, the pictures are insane. Insane. So there's been a lot going on this week and our sickiness. Daddy and Annie and sister and her kids are going to Mexico next week. And Micah and Justin will be in Gulf Shores. They're traveling. So everybody's traveling. We'll be here. We were going to be traveling a little bit, but then James has got a bunch going on at work, so we're putting it off. Oh, and I wore my earrings. Wani gave me these for Christmas. I love them. They're so cute. And I put them on to remind everybody, put out, I'm going to put mine out this weekend. Put out, you don't want to fill them all up but your scouts should start coming up, your hummingbird scouts. So put out, you know, some hummingbird food in one of your feeders. I wouldn't fill them all up and I wouldn't put a bunch up because you're going to have to dump it because you won't have very many right now. But put out one so they'll kind of know, and they can, the ones that come ahead first can have something to eat because nothing's blooming yet much, or it isn't around here. The mesquite still hasn't bloomed, so it's likely that we're going to get at least one more blast around here. And Easter, I'm so excited, y'all. Easter is going to be on my birthday. It happened one time when I was a kid. And so Easter is going to be on my birthday this year. So I am crazy excited that Easter is going to be on my birthday this year. So don't forget to tell me whether you like, and this one will be going up super late, guys. Sorry about that. Whether you like, what did I do with it? Valentine's Day or Easter, or Valentine's Day or Easter. Which one you prefer, which one is your favorite holiday. And those will be our shares. And I'll get my charts out and my mail out this week, I promise. Or you'll get a letter from somebody saying she's died from the virus. There's no use going on. But I'm going to get off here, go drink some more of my tea, and lean back and rest. I hope y'all have a happy Friday and a good weekend. The weather here is supposed to be nice. It's Irish Fest, which I would love to go to, but I don't know if I will be up to Irish Fest or not. I would hope that I will, but I don't know that it's going to happen. So y'all have a great weekend. Enjoy your Friday and enjoy your stitching. Bye.